guys and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're changing it up a little bit and we're going to be playing Fish. So the rods I already have is the normal rod you get, then you complete a bunch of tasks. So I got the steady rod and I've got the magma rod. But I'm going to play with the steady rod because the steady rod is just better. So let's see which bait we want to use today. So I'm thinking the magnet. Yeah, I'm thinking the magnet. So let's just close this taskbar. Let's go grab our where is that submarine? There we go. So if you guys didn't know, there is a code that you use to get the parts, and then you go over to, if I can just stop drowning for a second. So you're gonna go over to Roslet Island. Over there next to it, there is going to be a Roslet Bay. Sorry. Over here next to Roslet Bay, there's gonna be like. Can it just turn day? No, I cannot see a thing. But over here next to it somewhere, there's gonna be like a platform that you go to. If I'm gonna put the code in the name of the story, the video, where you can go and you can place everything down that you want there, so you don't have to go look for the rocks and mine the rocks, then you just get it for free. So I'm kind of looking for, because I have the fish radar and it's currently active. So let's go see if we can catch anything good over here. So I have not played this game in a while. I have played it like a couple of times before, but like not a lot. So yeah. Like over here there's golden smallmouth bass. Let's go see if we can catch any smallmouth bass. That actually sounds pretty cool. So if there anything spawns like some sort of fish that you don't normally get, like a shark or yeah, like anything like that. So I'm gonna try to see if I can catch any today, if it is possible. If there is, I'm kind of glitching at the moment. If there is any gonna spawn today, like the megalodon or anything like that, but I'm gonna see if anything ever spawns, because now with the steady rod we have a much higher chance to get it actually. So I'm gonna play with the steady rod at the moment, see if I can catch anything like the golden smallmouth bass. And at the moment I don't have a lot of money. As you can see, I only have 594 shekels. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can get anything better. Anything bigger at least. It's not about the money. I don't care about the money. I care about the size of the fish actually. So we're gonna see what we can catch today. And this is not going pretty well. Oh, there we go. A walleye. That's cool. Okay, so I don't want the walleye, so I'm gonna go actually over here. This is a glitch I've figured out. If you go over here and you... Okay, that's not gonna work now. Let's see. Okay, the glitch does not want to work, but you can basically spawn in, then you can go sit down, and then it's no need for anything like you need to move that I'm about to die. Because I can get up. So I died. So I'm gonna see in the little pond. I currently have a couple of tasks, quests, if you want to call it that either. So I need to catch a suckermouth catfish, and I need to catch an eel, appraise the eel, and then bring it back to the other person at the other place. I can't remember. But we got pike, we got goldfish. Let me see if I can catch a goldfish. I actually want to catch a goldfish. Okay, that's not gonna work. I need to stand all the way over here just to get it in that little pond place piece thing. So we're gonna see what big fish we can catch today. I'm not sure how big of the fish we need, but to say the least, after I'm catching this fish, I'll show you my biggest fish I have at the moment, which is actually pretty small in comparison to what actually I want. A whiptail catfish. That actually looks good, not gonna lie. But this nurse shark is my biggest fish I have so far. And everything I have, I don't really have a lot. I have the walleye, which I just caught a moment ago. Got a whiplash catfish. So I'm gonna move the egg basket. I'm gonna leave there. I'm gonna take the whiplash. Okay, see, I cannot. See, the walleye I want in my inventory, but as you can see, it only gives me 71 shekels. This one gives me the whiptail catfish is 1,725. But the nurse shark is only 221, so that's actually not a lot, but it's a pretty big fish. So we're gonna keep this fish, and we're gonna see if we can maybe get bigger fish and compare it to that one. And if it's bigger, maybe we'll make more money at least. So I'm gonna sell this to have space in my inventory. So now I got this. Okay, I'm gonna store this one so they can't take that one. So I sold my inventory except the nurse shark. So let's go over here and like catch random fishes and see if we can get anything bigger, better, different. So I see there's a lot of flounders under us. So I'm just gonna throw my rod out randomly, see if I can catch a pretty big fish. Hopefully we get lucky with the magnet bait, and see what there is. So I see a meteor has struck Ancient Isle at the bottom over here if you did not notice. So over there we can catch like meteor struck fish, like big ones, small ones, barrels, tires, like it's endless, you know. Like there's a bunch of different things you can catch. So yeah, it's not always gonna be the same thing. Sometimes it is, sometimes not. I got an electric shocker eel, salmon, sorry. So with the salmon, it's not very expensive, but with the added thing to it with the electric, I cannot remember the right word at the moment, but if you add anything like that, maybe it could come more expensive, but with the eel salmon, it's not very common to do that. So I got a snook. The electric socket, yeah, you see, it's only 47. So that's not a lot. The snook is 140. It's actually kind of big, but not as big as the nose shark, as we know. Uh, yeah, this sockeye salmon almost looks like a short body salmon. It's very short for his size, for him, if you can say that. But yeah, okay, there has been a megalodon that spawned an ancient isle. I still can't pronounce that word for the death of me, I swear. So I'm going to spawn the submarine, and hopefully I actually catch it. Cause if so, that's gonna be my first megalodon ever that I actually catched. Cause as you know, I don't really spend Robux on anything in any type of game in Roblox. Except sometimes I spend like that to make my character better, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go over here to Ancient Isle, which is all the way over here. So I'm gonna go all the way to Ancient Isle and see, because that's where the Megalodon has spawned. So I'm gonna see if I get lucky and I actually catch it. Hopefully I do. What's that? I know that's just a meeting between other people, I guess. So I'm gonna see if I can catch the Megalodon. Hopefully I do. Nights of the Fireflies has come to an end. Yeah, if you guys ride like this, just be careful because there's always they're gonna say that what is dangerous. So yeah, like the sea is dangerous. Sail with caution. That's when they're gonna spawn a random bunch of barrels or spikes that you had to dodge before your boat breaks. So that's actually not a problem, but I'm wondering where did that eel go? Not eel, megalodon go? Is my fish radar? Oh no, it was. I just disabled it. Now it's enabled. So that's very concerning that I didn't get that. My game is glitching very badly. I'm still wondering where that megalodon went because I was actually really excited to catch the megalodon, but now I don't see it. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go to a random place. See there, they spawned the spikes. Now it's night time, and now I cannot see a thing. But as you see, I'm just sailing randomly just to like look if it's not in any of the surrounding areas, because I don't see it near Ancient Isle. Sorry if my game's pausing. It says gameplay pause. My internet's not the best at the moment, as you can see, so just bear with me. So I'm gonna go like this when I get onto it. It's 10 times easier. Let's see if we can get anything at the Easter Swamp, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so this is the Easter cave on this island. Looks like I crashed on accident. I don't know how I did that. But I'm still gonna try to get out. I don't think I can with things just sideways. Ew. Okay, I did it actually, but it was kind of difficult. So now I'm gonna go collect Easter eggs if we can get on this cliff. But anyway, now I'm gonna go try to collect some Easter eggs and see if I can get anything. Yeah, I got it. So I'm gonna move my egg basket into my inventory. So I have the egg basket equipped. I have nothing in the egg basket at the moment, and I have never done any of this. So yeah. Okay, so I have to find 5 eggs around the map. Okay, so I don't know if it's I've never played the Easter thing, so I'm not completely sure what's going on at the moment. So my apologies if I'm doing it completely wrong. But can you guys comment down below if you guys can help me out and see if maybe I can get better at doing that, because I don't know what the eggs look like. And yeah, so if you guys would like to just comment down below and let me know. So yeah, if you guys ever want me to play other games like Grow a Garden or any Roblox games, just comment down below which games you'd like me to play, and I would play that game. And if you want to join me in the game, I'll be glad to do that. Okay, I just caught a large sea bass like that compared to the nurse shark. No, the nurse shark's still bigger. How? Yeah, the nurse shark's way bigger. But that was a close one. I almost thought we had it. So it looks like this spot's giving me a lot of luck. So let me try again over here and see if I can catch something even bigger. Or maybe something even more rare. It does not matter. But we're gonna see if we can beat our nurse shark size today. And maybe we'll make a lot of money while we're at it. Or no, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna try to catch this fish. Looks like it can be a big fish, because one way you can tell is the question mark when you catch the fish. Like when it's just hooked on. If it turns like a goldish yellow, that means you maybe have a rare or a big fish. So if that does not happen, either that or when you are starting to cast it in and the fish like moves very fast. When it moves very fast, that means also it could be a big fish or a very strong fish, which means its weight can be more, but his body can maybe be smaller, or it can just be a better fish, like a rare fish. Like I just got a common crate, which is 1 in 68, which is not too bad, but so yeah, I'm gonna open the crates in a moment. So let me first just catch another fish. But I think I got lucky with that big sea bass, because that actually looks like a good one. Like you see the question mark at the top of my head. And now the fish is moving fast, which I don't know if it's gonna work. See, it's moving very, very fast at the moment. So I'm gonna have to keep up with it to catch this fish at the moment. And I got a device display, which is actually, it's not that bad, but yeah, let's open the crate, see what we get. So, common crate. Yes, I got one card, which is a Snookerman, I guess. Where's that card? Oh, here's the card. Because it's not a very small, but it's also not very big. But compared to the Nurse Shark, it's like a little baby. So yeah, we're gonna see if we cannot get anything better, maybe bigger, hopefully. So we're gonna cast out here now. I love the northern lights; they look very beautiful though. But I am going to see if I can catch maybe a bigger fish, which is actually the main goal of this video. If you guys ever want to join me, don't forget my name is Jack_Smokey11. I am accepting every request I get. If you guys want to play, just send me. Just comment down below because I don't always accept my invites. So just comment down below and I'll see what I get. And I'll gladly be joining you if you want to put your name down in the comments. I'll also be very glad to join your games, or to add you if you don't have the time to add me, but I'll add you, so yeah. I am looking to see if the luck on any of these will maybe a little bit better. Yeah, we got super flakes. The preferred luck is 200, the universal luck is 70, and resilience is -15, which is not too bad actually. So I'm going to see if I can catch anything with the super flakes. And if you guys were wondering, I am level 20 and that's 62 on the top of my head. If you did not know, that's my catch streak I have. So if you catch a lot of fish and it goes on and on, you get a catch streak. But if you lose that fish, you lose your whole catch streak and you have to start from the beginning. So if you guys are playing fish and you have a very large catch streak, don't lose it. Just be careful. Got another card again, which his weight is at 4.2 kilograms, which is actually kind of heavy if you think about it, but not a lot. So I'm gonna go fish again and see if I can get anything better than last time, which was a cod. I'm not completely sure. I think my what do you call fish radar is kind of glitching at the moment. So yeah, but that's gonna be all, guys. Hope you guys had an amazing day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.